What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society. And welcome to reality, guys. Today, we have Andy and DJ
cruise the motherfucking internet.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to cruise the internet. That's what C.T.I stands for you guys. Just make it real
If you
crystal
don't
clear.
know, now you know.
Now you do know. C.T.I, cruise the internet. People ask me all the time, what does C.T.I say? And I say it in the show, and they don't put it together. Anyway, that's what it means. That's what we're going to do. This show, if this is your first time listening, is our current events culture show. You might be asking yourself, why do we talk about current events and culture on a business show? Well, the reason is because if we don't have freedom, we don't have the opportunity to do business the way that we've been able to do business in America for hundreds of years. Okay. So it's important that we all understand what's going on in society and then also how to execute in business and life. So we do both here on this show. C.T.I is more about what's going on in the world. The way this works is we throw up some headlines on the screen. We talk about them. We talk about what may be true, what may not be true. We speculate to what's going on, and we have a good time doing it. We tell jokes, all right? We got senses of humor here. If you don't have one, you won't like the fucking show. But other times you tune in, you're going to get Q&AF. That's a question and answer show. That's where we answer your questions. They can be about anything. It can be about business, entrepreneurship, what's going on in the world, how to kick ass, whatever it is. You can ask me, and you can ask a couple different ways. The first way is,
guys, email those questions in to askandy@andyfrisella.com.
and the second way that you can do that is that you can actually submit those questions by commenting under the YouTube episode of Q&AF. So for those of you that don't know, we started posting the full-length audio or the full-length show on YouTube a couple months ago. It's going well. Most of you guys still listen on audio. That's cool too. But if you want to submit questions, if you go on the YouTube and drop them in the comment section under the the Q&AF videos, we'll answer some of those as well. Other times you tune in, we got Real Talk. Real Talk is 5 to 20 minutes of just real talk. And then other times it's similar to what you see at other shows, which is full length. It's a conversation. You know, you might hear other people call it an interview. I don't call it an interview because I'm not an interviewer. I'm a conversationalist. And that's what we do. We have conversations. So the whole backbone of the show is personal development and excellence. But like I said, we have to know what's going on in the world to execute those things, and we have to take an interest in it. Otherwise, we won't have it. So for all of the things that we do on the show, and one thing you won't see on the show is you won't see me read ads. I won't waste 30 minutes of your day reading ads about shit that I don't use. I just ask a very simple thing. If we do good and you like the show, please share the show. Okay. We've maintained a top podcast ranking in the world for 8 years. We're always in the mix. We're always at the top. And we've never run one single ad to promote the show. This has all been organic. It's all come from you guys. It comes from you guys sharing the show, your word of mouth. And dude, I think that's fucking cool. I don't think that many of the other podcasts can say that.
No.
I don't know because I don't run them, but I know how we run ours. And I just want to give out a big shout to you guys who are loyal, show sharers, payers of the fee, because what we do here is really amazing. Like, I know that a lot of these other places, they have big budgets and they got big money behind them. And, you know, we self-finance the show. I pay it right out of my pocket. These dudes who work on the show, I pay them. I don't take sponsorship money right now. And I haven't ever. So like, this is about value exchange. If we do good and you like the message and you want the message out there, it's important that you share the message. And I know a lot of you guys do, and I appreciate you guys. But that's how we work here. If we do good by us. If we don't do good, don't share the show, and that's cool. And let us know about it too, by the way. I'm cool with that.
Well, you guys have no problem doing that.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you do, when you do, when you go out and you play a game, guess what? Sometimes you fucking don't win every single time.
Yeah.
It's reality. So I don't expect anybody to agree with every fucking thing I say.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So pay the fee.
Pay the fucking fee.
Yeah. If we do good, pay it. If we don't. All right, cool. Well, that's housekeeping for the show. What do we got? We got going on, dude?
We got a lot. We got quite a bit, and got quite a bit. Yeah, let's get into these, man. Right. Guys, remember, if you want to see any of these articles, pictures, links, videos, which I encourage you to do for yourselves. You should be checking these out. Go to andyfrisella.com. You can find them there. We also link them down in the description below on YouTube for those of you watching us. But with that being said, man, let's get right into this. We got some interesting topics. Let's get started with headline number one. Headline number one reads, Stacey Abrams acting as international observer in Nigerian elections. I don't know if you saw this. You guys have been following this. There's an interesting storyline behind this. So this article reads, former Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams is in Nigeria watching the presidential elections as an international observer. Abrams, who infamously cast doubt on the 2018 gubernatorial election in the Peach State, spoke with Al Jazeera English on Saturday and described her feelings on the election, saying there was, quote, strong enthusiasm at the polling stations. Quote, despite a slow start, we have seen orderly lines, we have seen long lines signaling strong enthusiasm, but we have also seen a great deal of cooperation and a very peaceful conversation among voters. They want to be heard, and they are willing to stand in line and have patience because they know that that's their path to progress, Abrams said. She also told NPR that the elections were critical in Nigeria for the African continent, saying that, quote, as goes Nigeria, so goes much of the question of the future. The election in the African country has been hotly contested and has taken days for results to come in. The main opposition parties have called for new elections after claiming results were, quote, heavily doctored and manipulated per CNN. Bola Tinubu, who is from the governing party, was named the winner of the election early Wednesday morning local time. Labor Party Chairman Julius Brewer called for the, quote, sham of an election be immediately canceled, adding that, quote, we have totally lost faith in the whole process, per the New York Times. Now, this is what's interesting. Now, Stacey Abrams, she's not new to the election controversies. Yeah, for sure. She's lost twice in a row. This is a headline from 2018. Stacey Abrams refuses to call GOP opponent a legitimate governor after tainted election. Now, I love hypocrisy. We love hypocrisy on the show. We like to call it out. I think it's worth noting that at the same time, while she's interfering in Nigerian elections, okay, this headline comes out, says Stacey Abrams voting rights charity facing state investigation over shady finances. So the Georgia Secretary of State's office is investigating failed gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams' new Georgia project for, quote, financial irregularities. The probe into Abrams' voting rights charity comes after reports by the Washington Free Beacon outlined financial mismanagement by several of the charity's top former executives, according to the Free Beacon. Subpoenas in the state investigation are expected to be sent. Apparently, in December, the New Georgia Project was found to be soliciting donations in at least 9 states without a license. Some state laws require charities to file financial disclosures with the IRS before raising money within the state's borders. Now, that's not a big deal, right? But last month, the New Georgia Project was found to be missing roughly $600,000 in unaccounted money for spending. The group's 2021 financial records show payments of $533,000 for consulting and $67,000 in grant money to the Blackmail Initiative. But here's the thing. The Blackmail Initiative never reported receiving the payments. So, this lady who has a strong history of...
So these dudes are saying they never got the money.
They never got the money. Interesting. And she has a strong history of these election controversies. So yeah, let's put her on the international stage in Nigeria. Makes sense to me. Andy, what we got on this?
I don't know. You tell me.
Seriously, I don't get it.
Look, bro, anytime these people are around any election, it's fucking fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Okay? It's the same fucking group of people. It's all these people that are fucking affiliated with Soros and the World Economic Forum, and it's their little future World Economic Forum leaders, and they're going around the fucking world fucking with people's shit.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck is going on. Speculatively.
Yeah, right. Let me ask you this. What do you see?
I'm fucking sick of these people.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sick of these people. Like, real talk, dude. I am sick of these people continuing to lie, cheat, and steal everywhere for their own fucking mission and their own benefit and their own fucking pockets, and don't give a fuck about the people of the community like they say they do. That's what makes it worse, right? Like, I'm just fucking over it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Stacey Abrams should not be on fucking television. She shouldn't be anywhere. She shouldn't be fucking a candidate for anybody. She's the woman is like not like
it's a crook.
Bro, these people are pieces of fucking shit.
Let me ask you this.
Like, it's all of the people, it's all the same people, bro. They're all affiliated with each other, and they go around and they think they have the right to fuck with our country, to fuck with our freedom, to fuck with our communities, and make everybody else's life hard for their own fucking success. And dude, I'm so fucking tired of it. And I know everybody else is too.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. But let me ask you this. So what is the fix? What's the solution to election integrity? Like
first of all, bro,
it can be solved super easily, right? Like, I mean, what's the fix?
It's easy. Okay. Voter ID, same day election results, 100% fucking monitoring via we have the technology to monitor humans across the fucking planet. You can't drive from New York City to California without appearing on a fucking 10,000 fucking cameras. Okay. But you can't have some cameras on the real shit that's going on that really affects the entire country in real time at a real place. We can't have security around the vote. We can't fucking make sure these people aren't fucking dropping 4,000 ballots off at the exact time they need 4,000 ballots. Like, bro, this ballot harvesting, all of this shit that they do, all of it that they do is easily stopped. Okay. Same day voting, same day results. Okay. 1 day of voting, not fucking multiple days. Voter ID, pay your taxes to vote. Okay. If you don't have a fucking tax return from the United States of America, you do not deserve to fucking vote. Because if you're not putting in, you shouldn't be directing the traffic about what everybody else is going to do.
And what comes out.
And if you take those three things, we would actually have a free and fair America pretty fucking fast. We would know the will of the productive people who actually are paying in, not the people who are leeching everything the fuck out.
I think it's important to note too, like those three simple things, those are everything that people like Abrams completely advocates against.
100%. Because it fucking makes them irrelevant.
Yeah, right.
All right?
Right.
Because, dude, here's the thing. By the way, that system right there is the only way to save the voting system in America, because we are approaching a point of there are just as many people leeching off the system as the people paying into the system. And so people get pissed off a little bit when I say, hey, you should have a fucking valid tax return to vote. But when you really think about it, you should, because if you are not paying in the system and you're over here dependent on the system and you're going to vote for yourself to get more free shit, and there's 50% of the people that are paying in, we're approaching that fucking point of critical
no return. Yeah, no return.
Where these people who pay in are going to stop. They're going to say, fuck, it doesn't matter if I fucking work my ass off because all my money goes to these fuckers that don't do shit. That's called Atlas Shrugged, dude. There's a whole book about it. Yeah. So like, dude, that system is the only way to save our election system in a real way, and to save our country in a real way.
Yeah. Now, I mean, because the whole thing about the election thing, man. Like, I mean, let me first ask you this: when do you think we've ever had a free, fair election? Like, just in the history of America in general, because there's always been controversies around elections.
I don't
right?
know. I wasn't around.
Yeah.
But what I've seen the last couple years makes me kind of question everything. Yeah. Because, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like I observe the entire game completely different. It's no longer Republicans and Democrats to me. It's them. They're all on the same team for the most part. And I don't know how long it's been that way. Now we have some independent thinkers up there. Now we have some people that are for the people up there. But how long has it been the other way? Right. Where these motherfuckers all work together to fuck the American people? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't paying close enough attention, bro. I was out here building my life trying to.
That's most people.
Yeah. And like, dude, I know a lot of you guys who are further down the conspiracy pipeline, You'll say, oh, it's never been that way and everything's fake and you don't know that.
Mhm.
You don't know. And so, and I don't know. I
Mm.
know this. I know from where we're at now, which is all I'm really fucking worried about. We definitely don't have it. And for us to actually have a representative government like we want to have, these people in Washington should be held to the exact same standards as the people of the country. They should have that same exact taxes. They should have the same fucking insider trading laws. They shouldn't be able to go into office and go from being an average citizen to worth hundreds of millions of dollars because they were doing secret handshake deals and shit. That's not what the fucking purpose of this is. The purpose is service. We're serving the people. And for a long time, these people have used this position that we all look at as,
some noble thing.
Yeah, to fucking scam us all.
Mhm.
And we're in this situation now where, like, I don't know. I think the only way to fix it, I think there's about 10 different things that need to happen for it to be fixed.
Yeah.
But getting those people in Congress to vote for it, that's like getting someone to vote themselves out of their fucking last meal upon their execution.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know that the election process is ever going to fucking cater to the people because these motherfuckers are up there voting for their own self-interest all the time.
Yeah.
So, and then they turn around and say, oh, it's for your own good. It's not for our fucking good. We all fucking know it too. Otherwise, if it was for our good, we wouldn't have our fucking inner cities look like fucking war zones. We wouldn't have our citizens of our country paying 70% all in tax. Oh, I don't pay 70%. I only pay 30. Oh, really? You pay tax to own your fucking car every year, don't you?
Mhm.
You pay a tax to own your property every year, don't you? Don't you pay tax when you buy shit? Don't you pay tax when you sell shit? See, you're thinking income tax. I'm talking about total taxation.
Mhm. It's heavy.
It's way more than 50%. And guess what you are when you pay more of 50% to a fucking, let's just not call it the government. Let's just
Entity.
call it to anybody.
Yeah.
That means you're a fucking slave to that fucking entity.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't fucking connect that yet. Until they start connecting it, we're not going to actually ever have real freedom here.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. Well, let's continue this talk of the elections because there's some interesting things going on. Let's get right into headline number 2. Headline number 2 reads, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot concedes. She's out. Paul Vallis and Brandon Johnson are 2 runoff competitors who could hardly be more different among Lightfoot's leading challengers. So let's dive into this. So Mayor Lori Lightfoot conceded defeat in a stunning election Tuesday in America's 3rd largest city after failing to qualify for the spring runoff. Former public school chief Paul Vallis and Cook County Commissioner Brandon Johnson are the top vote getters who now head into an April 4th runoff election that will likely be fraught with racial tensions and divisiveness. The article continues, Chicagoans haven't ousted an elected mayor in 40 years when Jane Byrne, Chicago's first female mayor, was defeated in 1983 Democratic primary. Lightfoot, a Democrat who was first elected in 2019 and led the city through the COVID-19 pandemic, drew scrutiny from voters and the 8 challengers in the race for her handling of the city's crime. And everybody's talking about it. This is even a CNN article talking about it. Lori Lightfoot's fatal political mistake, citing that crime obviously was a big deal for a lot of voters. Their article quotes, it says, crime, a perennial issue that has bedeviled mayors for decades, is far and away the top concern of Chicago voters. And while she could claim some progress in the past year over 2021, Lightfoot was widely considered a failure on the critical issue of public safety. And even with that, her top cop, David Brown, who was a police commissioner, he stepped down.
Good, he should.
As he should.
He should be in jail.
He should be in jail. And Brown said in his letter of resignation that he was going to be taking a job at a personal injury law firm based in Texas. The Chicago Tribune reported, he says, quote, I will continue to pray that all officers return home to their families safe at the end of their shift, said Brown, who's 62 years of age. He says, quote, may the good Lord bless the city of Chicago and the men and women who serve and protect this great city. Now, talking about election shit, there's some interesting stuff going on. This report has just came out. This is a Daily Mail headline.
Before you fucking even read it, somehow it's contested now in favor of Lori fucking Lightfoot.
No,
Okay.
no, not that heavy yet.
All
Not yet.
Fuck.
She's already played the race game.
Okay.
But
I saw her. Somebody asked her, what what are the percentages of this having to do with you being a female and being black? And she said about 99%.
99%, yeah, right.
Listen, fuckhead.
Beetlejuice.
People in your own neighborhood are getting fucking killed because you fucking won't handle the situation which you were elected to handle. Has nothing to do with you being a woman, has nothing to do with you being black. It has to do with your people, the people that elected you are afraid to fucking leave their house because so many motherfuckers are getting shot and killed. Period. End of fucking story.
Yeah, because you're bought and sold, you know?
I'm fucking tired of hearing it, dude.
But this is an interesting development.
I think everybody else tired of hearing it too, bro.
Well, I mean, I think it was obvious. She only got like, I think it was like 12 or 13%. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, dude, the people of these communities are starting to realize what the fuck is actually going on. And here's my other hope. Let me give you a hack. If they're affiliated with fucking World Economic Forum or Soros or any of this overly fucking far left woke shit, don't replace one with another. That's my only fucking fear. It's like, okay, well, you know, how many people behind her and these other candidates are the same people, just with a different name?
Yeah. Well, so while all of this is going on, this report just came out. This is the Daily Mail article. Headline reads, exclusive. Chicago inmates claim jail guards are pressuring them to illegally vote in the mayor election. Very, very interesting.
Shocking.
And who controls the Chicago jails? You gotta have those, you gotta answer that, you gotta ask those questions at least. But
so you think it's a coincidence that these guys are saying that and that dude just resigned?
Very interesting. Moves completely to Texas.
Well, it didn't say he moved. It said they were based in Texas, but
interesting.
That's an assumption.
Speculation. I would be moving. I know that.
I would too, man. Texas is pretty fucking nice. Fucking good weather, dude. Good fucking barbecue too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They got good steaks down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's dive into this just a little bit. So this article reads, it says Chicago inmates have claimed they are being pressured to illegally vote in the city's mayoral election. The inmates, some of who are accused of murder, argued guards at Cook County Jail were pushing them to vote, despite some being registered in a different jurisdiction. They claim the guards were receiving orders from higher ups and were just, quote, doing what I'm told when confronted over the move. One inmate who spoke on the condition of anonymity told dailymail.com the guards didn't seem to care that they might be breaking the law. He said, quote, I asked him, being the guard, did you ask people first if they're registered to vote? And he said no. Quote, I said, but you should, because if I'm registered to vote somewhere else, like I am, you're asking me and enticing me to vote, even though I'm registered somewhere else, and that's a felony. I can't be voting in two different jurisdictions. He claims another guard told him that he was just, quote, just doing what I'm told. An inmate being held on murder charges also says 21 of the 48 inmates in this Division 11 have already voted, but none were asked if they were registered or even eligible to vote. Quote, they just say who wants to vote, line up to vote, he said. And it's happening all over. So, I mean, just in the Cook County Sheriff's Corrections alone, there's about 7,500 inmates, 72% being black, 19% Latino, and 7.8% white. The inmate offenses range from murder and carjacking to sexual assault of a minor and armed robbery. And I think it's interesting. If this does come out to be true, I think it's very interesting, and what a sad statement it makes to the people of Chicago that are terrified of these very type of people voting and having a say in their elections, you know, and putting people in, you know, like Lightfoot that don't care about that shit.
Calling it out. They're fucking sick of it. Dude.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing too. There was also a delay. Apparently the cameras inside the jail notoriously don't work while all of this stuff was going on.
You lost me at I'm just doing my job. Like none of this shit surprises me, bro. These people are fucking pieces of shit. They're corrupt. They're going to steal from us. They're going to fuck our country. They're going to fuck your neighborhood. And I've been telling you this for 3 fucking years. Okay. Actually, I've been telling you for 8. Here's where you lost me at. The fucking, I'm just doing what I'm told. I'm just doing what I'm told is the lube to the fake ass of literal hell on earth. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of hearing law enforcement people, and I'm so sick of hearing military people, and I'm so sick of hearing anyone,
doctors, nurses,
anyone say, I'm just doing what I'm fucking told. We are being fucked with because you motherfuckers are doing shit that you think and know isn't right to do, but you're doing it anyway because of a fucking paycheck or a fucking job or a fucking, if we as a society just said, wait a minute, fuck that shit. I'm not just doing what I'm told. I'm going to stand for what I believe. Do you understand none of this shit would be happening? None of it. What you guys don't understand about I'm just doing what I'm told is that they've scientifically proven that human beings that respect a position of authority, meaning if they dress someone up that looks to be like an authority, put a lab coat on them, put them in a police officer's outfit, put them in a professional's outfit, and they say, push that button, and they know that if they push that button, a person in the other room is going to die, they will push it anyway. What was the percentage on the Milgram experiment of the people that pushed the button on lethality?
It's very high.
What was it? Can we Google it?
65%.
65% of people will push a button if they are told by an authority that will actually kill another human being. Stop fucking saying I'm just doing what the fuck I'm told. I'm fucking over it, dude. And that mentality is going to get us all fucking killed. Anyway, that's all I heard. Once you read that, I fucking stopped paying attention. Like, none of the other shit shocks me, dude. Like, yeah, of course, they're going to use every fucking weapon they have to pressure every single person to vote their way. They're going to write cards. They're going to fucking vote for dead people. They're going to continue to do all this shit, which is why I said earlier we could fix it very simply. One day, voter ID, did you pay your taxes? And we'll have this, we'll know the real voice of this country with that fucking vote.
Yeah.
And by the way, those people who pay taxes, they're not some fucking selfish fucks that want to just fuck all the people that don't pay taxes. They actually understand that the reason they pay taxes is to help people in society and create infrastructure, take care of people who are disabled or who can't work, not people who won't work, people who can't work. Okay, so we appreciate, for the most part, I believe, the American people, the tax-paying citizens of this country can appreciate that we have to find a solution for the people that can't pay tax or don't have the opportunity to have a job. We all understand that. So don't twist my fucking words and try to make me into some fucking tyrant. I might be a tyrant, but I understand that we need to take care of people that can't take care of themselves. Okay? So like,
you got a little Bernie Sanders in there. It's all right.
Bro, listen, I'm a fucking humanitarian, dude. I appreciate people. I love people. I believe all people in America should have a free shot. I believe not a free shot, but an equal shot is what I meant to say. I believe that we all fucking are brothers and sisters. I believe we're all the fucking same. And I believe this is the land of equal opportunity, not equal result. And we have to go back to that situation. Okay. And it's fucking frustrating, dude.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But I am so sick of hearing people say, oh, I'm just doing my job. Dude, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm just doing what I told. Fuck you. That's how we just went through all this shit. All you motherfuckers that made all these people get fired for their fucking vaccines and fucking harassed, and you police officers that went to close people's businesses and shit. Fucking, I'm just doing my job. Would you fucking kill us if they told you to do that? Would that just be doing your fucking job? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a very slippery slope, bro.
We just went through it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, bro, I'm one of the biggest supporters of the fucking police community, bro. It's the number one charity that we fucking donate to. But I'll be real with you. Like, I'm having my fucking doubts. Like, bro, I feel like most of the police are good police, but they're saying, just let us do our jobs. Do your jobs anyway. Get together and say, hey, fuck the leadership and do the fucking jobs, protect the community.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
it's simple, man.
This whole thing of like, I'm just doing what leadership says, that's going to get us all killed, dude.
Yeah, man.
Dude, you know how many people right now in the FBI fucking are pissed off because of what's going on with the politicization of the FBI?
Oh, it's quite a bit.
All the field service officers, all the fucking people that actually have to go do the shit, not all, but most of them hate the corruption that's happening in the FBI right now. And they're pissed off about it. Well, if you're pissed off about it, guys, then fucking get together and fucking oust the shit out. Okay? Or at least stop enforcing shit based upon their fucking political bullshit.
What you're told.
We're going to ruin our country that way, dude.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And you guys are the fucking spear. You're the tip of the spear. These are the people that we trust to protect us. And most of these people are great people. But like, dude, you can't just do what the fuck you're told, bro. You got to do what's fucking right.
Yeah. Guys, drop down in the comments. Tell us what you guys think on this. Yeah, let us know. Let us.
Bro, I know the fucking cops around here, bro. I fucking know them. Like, I know they're good fucking people. I know who they are. I fucking know their names. I see them like, but that ain't happening everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
And like, dude, we got to get some, you know, you guys out there who are the tip of the spear in these agencies and in these enforcement agencies, you guys got to start fucking standing for what's right. And like say, hey, you know what? We'll just stick together. Same way a union would. Same way a fucking union would.
Yeah. You
guys got the brass fucking telling you to stand down when there's fucking people just getting mowed down in the fucking streets. You got prosecuting attorneys not prosecuting criminals. Nobody should be louder about that than those communities.
Yeah. Facts.
It's just frustrating, dude. And like a lot of you guys out there that listen to the show, you are police officers. I'm not trying to dog you out, but like, fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, recognize I'm just doing what I'm told is like how all the bad shit happened in the history of humanity.
Yeah. That's real, man.
You know, the fucking genocides, the exterminations, and, you know, all of them. They all were done by people who were just doing what they're told. And we just went through 3 years of major fucking tyrannical bullshit because people were doing what they were told. Like, it's a fucking dangerous frame of mind. You shouldn't follow orders exclusively, no matter what. If it don't make sense to you, if it's not fucking right, you have to have some courage. And you have to look at your fucking peers and say, guys, this ain't fucking right. That's all I'm saying, man. Anyway.
What you got there?
Nothing.
No, you got something there. Andy, what do you got?
Nothing.
Is that Mountain Berry Punch? Bro, I mean, that could be the flavor.
Mountain Berry Punch?
That'd be the next fucking
That's
flavor.
probably trademarked by Kool-Aid, though.
Well, we make it like
but it's definitely not as good.
Valley Park Punch.
How about that? Definitely not as good as this Orange Sunrise First Form energy drink that I'm not, I repeat, not advertising.
Wait, not advertising for, or just not advertising for?
I like to leave a little mystery in the equation.
Yeah.
You know, it's not an ad.
Guys, headline number 3.
I know it's too late in the day for me to.
I'm about to say, don't do the whole thing, bro. Don't do the whole thing.
This. These things are fucking strong, bro. I'm not an energy drink person, so like I didn't like. This was kind of my, popping the cherry of energy drinks. Outside of like Red Bull, right? Like I drink a lot of Red Bull and vodkas, but I remember the first time I had Red Bull, bro. I remember the first fucking.
Did he give you wings?
Tell you about this? It's actually a pretty fucking good story.
Did he give you wings?
It gave me something. So I was over in fucking Europe back in 98.
Okay.
Yeah. 98, bro. Were you even born? Did you? Yeah. So I was in fucking Germany, and a buddy of mine, guy by the name of Carl Ballard, who was a coach and a player at Colorado State when I was in high school. Really good dude. Was always very nice to me. I lost touch with him, but I mean, always been a great dude. And I went over. I was backpacking through Europe with my buddy, and we went to Hamburg. He played for a team called the Hamburg Blue Devils.
Okay.
And on their day off, we went out fucking hanging out with the guys on the football team, and they happened to take us to. This is how I ended up in the Baltic Sea.
Real quick. Football, American football,
football.
Or soccer football?
No, football.
Okay.
American football.
All right.
And we ended up at the Baltic Sea. Remember I said I swam in the Baltic Sea?
Yeah. By the Nord Stream pipelines.
Yeah, but did I tell you that it was on a nude beach in the Baltic Sea?
You did not say that.
Okay, so they took us. We went to a nude beach.
That sounds terrible.
It was. It was fucking horrible. And it was nothing like you expect. Like you expect like all these like fine ladies and good looking people. No, it ain't like that. Bro.
Old
these
wrinkled
motherfuckers
dicks.
were drinking cases of beer every day and eating fucking pounds of pretzels every day over there in Germany. All right. I'm just saying. Sausage and pretzels and beer produces a certain look.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of those people naked.
Oh, I'm sure it's the smell.
Yeah. But one of the guys who was there with me, he had this little fucking tiny, like half can, which was it was a gold can with some Chinese writing on it and a fucking Red Bull. And he's like, here, man, have one of these. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's like, it's like a soda, but it's like gives you a ton of energy, dude. Like back in our day, Joe, we had Jolt. You remember Jolt? Okay. But this was Red Bull. It tasted fucking like it was Red Bull before it was Red Bull as we knew it. And I fucking remember I drank like 10 of them, dude. And we drove home on the Autobahn, and I just remember like my head pounding and like I couldn't wait to get out of the car because I was so fucking jacked up. But anyhow, yeah, my first fucking intro to an energy drink was on a nude beach in fucking Hamburg, Germany. And I'm pretty sure I didn't sleep for like 3 fucking days. And when I drink one of these first form fucking energy drinks, it sort of reminds me of that because they're strong as fuck. I can only drink like half of the motherfucker. Yeah, that's it right there.
That's it right there?
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what the fuck it was.
Kratten, how do you pronounce Krattendang?
I don't know, man. Maybe it wasn't Chinese writing. That might be something. That looks like something else, but.
It looks like German.
Thai?
Oh,
yeah.
That's Thai?
Okay. Well, that was it right there. I drank like 10 of them. I fucking didn't die. Yeah. They're way more potent than the ones that they make today.
Really?
Way more. Way more. But then through college and shit, I drank 10,000 Red Bull and vodkas. Do people still order Red Bull and vodkas?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck. That is dumb as shit.
Yeah, such a.
Like, you motherfuckers that do that is so dumb. Like, when you start understanding like what that's doing to your body, like you're fucking loading your body with caffeine, then you're dehydrating the fuck out of it, then you're adding fucking like the hangovers from that shit. Like, I just couldn't do them. I stopped doing it.
Yeah. There's no way. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's my Red Bull story.
Love it.
And it's not an ad.
It's definitely not an ad for fucking Red Bull.
Not. I do love yeah, no, it's not. But I do love the orange, man. It does taste like the orange soda that like from McDonald's to me. Maybe it tastes different in real life, but how I remember it tasting. I love orange soda, dude.
You like orange soda?
I fucking loved it. I don't drink soda anymore, but I loved orange soda. Yeah, shit was good, dude.
Well, guys, let's get back into this, man. We got headline number 3. Now, this is a good one. This is spicy. We got video for you guys as well. So let's get into this. Headline number 3 reads: Garland faces heated questions in Senate hearing. The contentious hearing was a harbinger of what lies ahead for Attorney General as Republicans target a Justice Department increasingly drawn into consequential political fights. I love how they word these fucking things.
Is this are you going to show me the video of Ted Cruz?
Mm-mm.
Or I'm sorry, dude from Kentucky?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, this is Holly, baby.
Paul? Oh, Holly gets
Oh, bro.
No. Paul or I saw a video last night of this, and I think it was Rand Paul.
He really lit him up too.
Yeah, and was like, why can't you just fucking say no, dude? Like we all know the answer's no. Yeah. Why can't you just say no? And finally he's like, well, no.
Yeah, right,
like,
right. No.
Jesus. We're so sick of the fucking bullshit. Anyway.
Play around. Yeah, no. This is Holly, man, and he gets into it.
Good.
He gets into it. So let's dive into this a little bit. Republicans, the article reads, Republicans subjected Attorney General Merrick Garland to a 4-hour grilling before the Senate Judiciary Committee on Wednesday, a harbinger for the fights that loom ahead as a party targets the Justice Department in the months leading up to the 2024 election. One by one, Republican senators accused Mr. Garland, testifying before Congress for the first time since appointing special counsels to investigate former President Donald J. Trump and President Biden, of politicizing the department by aggressively investigating Republicans and conservatives activists while shielding Democrats, right? They also rebuked Mr. Garland over a range of policy and law enforcement issues, including his response to the fentanyl and immigration crisis, as well as the court's decision in June to end the constitutional right to an abortion. But the most pointed exchange came in the final 20 minutes of the session when most of the panel's Democrats have left the room. he was left to field a volley of questions from Republicans about his actions in the investigations involving Mr. Trump, as well as the inquiries into Mr. Biden and his son. Now, Hawley is referencing an article that came out by the Washington Post. This headline reads, "Showdown before the raid. FBI agents and prosecutors argued over Trump." This is an exclusive look at behind-the-scenes deliberations as both sides wrestled with a national security case that has potentially far-reaching political consequences. Now, the part that he points out is how apparently, and this is from FBI whistleblowers, okay, it says, but two senior FBI officials who would be in charge of leading the search resisted the plan as too combative and proposed instead to seek Trump's permission to search his property, according to the four people who spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe the sensitive investigation. And apparently DOJ's office stepped in and overruled them and said, do it anyway. Here is the video.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Attorney General Garland, you said in our last exchange that it's your practice to defer to FBI agents in the field when it comes to investigations, apprehensions of subjects. I was interested, given your answer, to read in this morning's Washington Post that the FBI is saying that you overruled them when it came to raiding ex-President Trump's personal residence. Washington Post reports this morning, showdown before the raid, that senior FBI officials who would be in charge of leading the search resisted doing so as too combative and proposed instead to seek Trump's permission to search his property. These field agents wanted to shutter the criminal investigation altogether in early June, the Post reports, but they were overruled by Maine DOJ. So I guess in light of your earlier testimony just this morning, my question is, how often do you overrule FBI field agents for political purposes?
I've skimmed that article. That's not an accurate reflection of what the article says, and I'm not able to comment on the investigation. My comment earlier was about tactics on the ground in particular cases.
Wait. You said it's not I'm reading to you from the article. Quote, senior FBI officials who would be in charge of leading the search resisted the plan as too combative and proposed instead to seek Trump's permission to seek his property, according to four people who spoke on condition of anonymity to describe a sensitive investigation, end quote.
Again, I have to say I'm not able to describe the investigation. I will say as a general matter and at a high level of generality, that in my experience, long experience as a prosecutor, there is often a robust discussion, and in the end, and it's encouraged among investigators and prosecutors.
Attorney General, my time is very
made.
Yes, and you made the decision.
I did. That's
right.
Not,
you said you did.
No, I'm sorry. What I said was I approved the decision.
So you didn't make the decision to raid?
I approved the decision to seek a search warrant after probable cause was
overruling the FBI agents who did not want to do so. Did you talk about this with the White House
The
beforehand?
memorandum does not, Washington Post article does not say what you're saying. I'm sorry. And I'm not able to describe this in any further detail.
I think given that, Mr. Chairman, I'll just ask that this entire article be entered into the record.
Without objection.
And we can read for ourselves.
Yeah. He's fucking shuddering right now.
He looks scared. He should be.
He should.
All these people should be scared. All these people who bought all in on the politicization of our own government against a certain segment of the population, you should be fucking terrified. The reason you should be fucking terrified is because we've all woken up to the fact that you've been using technology for the last fucking 10 years on social media to make us believe that there is a large population out there that is legitimately fucking insane with the shit that they believe is okay in society. You've silenced us and suppressed the people of common sense of America. And you've used your technology to elevate and use your tools to elevate the media, politicians, social media, and all of these other elements and tools that you have at your disposal to elevate this narrative that you want us, the suppressed people, to believe to be the truth. And so now we have figured out that your fucking weapons are bullshit and nobody's afraid of them anymore. And so you should be very fucking afraid, because we have woken up and we do understand what's happening, and we are going to hold these people accountable. We are going to hold these people accountable. A lot of you guys out there listening, you don't have much experience with the legal system, but the legal system takes time. And I believe that with people like Josh Hawley and fucking Cruz and fucking Eric Schmidt and all of these dudes who are out there. And you can say what you want about Cruz. I know he's been a turd sometimes in the past too, but we've got some people up there fighting for the interests of the people. And I think there's enough of them, and there will continue to be enough of them inserted into our government where eventually these people are going to be held accountable for crimes against humanity and conspiracy and treason in this country. And so they should be scared. I can see why he's scared. And I would shaking, man. If I was him, I'd be nervous too. Yeah. Because what you did is the most anti-American shit that anybody's ever done. And by the way, let me dot my fucking sentence with this one. I'm fucking tired of these motherfuckers saying, oh, I cannot comment on the blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Fuck all that, bro. I want full disclosure on all our fucking information. And that's what we should all be demanding. We should all be demanding to know the fucking truth about what's actually going on. Because according to Tucker Carlson, and you guys can decide what you think, I think Tucker tells the truth most of the time. Sometimes he can get way biased. That's fine. But most of the shit he talks about is a light of truth that we need to fucking hear. And he showed, and other people have shown, that our own three-letter agencies have been literally heavily involved in destroying the fucking integrity of elections in other countries. And now the evidence appears that they have done so in our country. And those same people have protected the people who are on their political side of the platform while prosecuting everybody else. I never thought in the history of time that it was a possibility for patriotic Americans, something that we've all been proud to be for so long, would be labeled domestic terror threats to our own rogue fucking agencies in this country. That's fucked up.
Insane.
Think about that, bro. You fly a flag, you say, I love this country, you fucking eat hot dogs on 4th of July, you're a fucking domestic terrorist. Oh, you don't like the Democrat agenda? You don't think that fucking the progressive agenda is the right one? You're a terrorist. That's what these fuckers did. Okay? So they should be fucking scared because, like I've said for fucking years, the pendulum, when it swings back, is going to swing back harshly. And they better hope that whoever the answer is, that the people deem to be the answer and fall behind and support, isn't a fucking psychopath that's literally just going to kill everybody that disagrees with them. Mm-hmm. Because this is how tyrants come to power. The fucking political pendulum, so to speak, starts to swing. And then it swings back a little harder. Mm-hmm. It swings back a little harder. And it swings back a little harder. And right now, the momentum is going towards the right. And if we're not careful and we're not smart and we don't fucking monitor, and by the way, it's not Donald Trump. Y'all have been lied to by the media to believe Donald Trump is fucking Hitler, when in reality, this is just a reasonable dude from the people who's doing what's best in the interest of this country. You may not like what he has to say. You may not like his tableside manner. Fuck that. I don't care. He's doing a fucking job, and the shit gets results, and all you motherfuckers made more money. The economy was better. We were safer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And he's not part of their shit. Okay? So if it goes past Trump, you know, everybody's labeled Trump the tyrant. If it goes past Trump towards somebody who's more extreme, because I'll be real, dude. Like, let's just say you wanted someone more extreme. You put someone in, like me in there, I'd be fucking, pedophiles would be in a wood chipper on national TV. Mm-hmm. Like, real extreme shit would be happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because I think it's needed. I'm fucking tired of the criminal element. I'm tired of the violent criminal element. I'm fucking tired. And I think people are too, bro. People in America want the fucking American dream. They want to be left the fuck alone by their government. They don't want to pay the majority in taxes. They don't want to be fucking hounded and observed in a 24-hour surveillance state. They don't want your fucking government's hands in all their shit. They don't want to be divided by the media all fucking day long. They don't want to be told they're fucking racist. They don't want to be told all this shit. We're tired of it, dude.
Yeah.
And it's everybody that's tired of it. And so this is the way that these motherfuckers have got the pendulum going. And I truly hope that, for everybody's sake, that we don't end up with someone who is like
super radical,
bro, because
it's dangerous.
There's a lot of radical people that have more radical thoughts than what I fucking have. I think my shit's common sense.
Right.
I'm not right or left, bro. I'm extreme freedom. I am fucking personal autonomy, personal responsibility, equal opportunity, not equal result. I'm low tax. You know, I believe in a lot of shit that these motherfuckers on the right don't believe, and you guys throw me in with them all the time, but I ain't fucking in there.
No.
I'm pro-freedom. Okay? And if we end up that pendulum swinging all the way fucking back, these people are totally fucked. Oh, and a lot of people are. So like, dude, and it's not Trump. Like they keep trying to say, oh, it's Trump. Trump is fucking Hitler, blah, 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 blah. No, bro, you don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know. In fact, in a lot of ways, Donald Trump should be more extreme with some of the shit that he does to clean this fucker up.
Mm-hmm.
That's real talk. Like he should be going in there, if he were to win presidency, and signing executive orders on fucking day one to fix a ton of this bullshit that's happening. Which by all the polls, it seems like that's
what
likely to happen.
Yeah.
And that's why I truly believe, putting a lot of thought in this, I truly believe that they're not going to allow that 24 election to happen. Or they're going to somehow, just like what they did with COVID, where they heavily fucked with it, they're going to have a war going on. They're going to have a fucking pandemic going on at the same time. They're going to create a tremendous amount of mass chaos. And, I believe that's what they're going to do. There's no fucking way they're allowing us to go into 24 with no. It's just going to be an election. No,
because their lives are on the line.
That's right. Their lives are on the line and they're all in. And people have to understand that if your enemy is winning, if they have the mindset of win no matter what, because their lives are on the line, they're going to play a dirty fucking game.
Yeah, it means no matter what. Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
The only issue that I have, I love these hearings and I love seeing these guys get grilled. I love, like Yoel Roth when he was fucking damn near in tears. I love seeing that stuff, but it's just my question is, there's more importantly, I guess, to our listeners and to people who are listening, it's that's not the conviction. That's not the fix. I didn't fix anything. We have to call for the accountability.
There has to be accountability or they'll keep doing it.
Yeah. So it's all that stuff is great. And listen, Hawley, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But he's just exposing within his capacity what he can fucking expose.
Yeah. And Merrick Garland walks right out of there and doesn't give two fucks.
Goes right back to doing the same bullshit.
That's right.
We have to call for the shit.
That's right.
So that's my
That goes
hope,
back
man.
to what I was saying in the last point. You guys on the front lines of these agencies and shit, you need to stand the fuck up for everybody.
Yeah. Well, and that was something interesting too, man. Because we could talk about that. That was something I thought was interesting with this. Is you got these senior FBI guys who are going to be on the field actually executing the search warrant, saying we don't want to do that. We think there's another way to a better solution for this. But then here Garland's office is coming in and saying, "No, do it anyway." Oh, okay. Well, we'll just do it.
Yeah, it goes right into what I was saying,
dude. We can't have it. We can't have it. Can't have it, man.
Dude, it's frustrating, man. It's very, very, very frustrating. I don't think people truly realize how close we are to being in a situation with zero control and people having absolute power over us. And it does seem like the pendulum is swinging back the other way, but that could easily just go right back the other way too, because people aren't locked in enough. There's not enough people speaking up. There's not enough people engaged. Are we better than we were last year or the year before? Yeah, but it's still not enough.
Yeah.
And it's a dangerous situation, dude, because when you back these people into a corner and they know that they're guilty of all this fucking shit, and they have the ability while they're in the corner to fucking flip the game board over and say, fuck this, fuck everybody, because that's the situation we're in right now. These people hold the power to flip the board over of our fucking entire country, cause mass chaos to avoid accountability. And their choices are either do that or get caught and be held accountable. What do you think they're going to do? That's why I think you guys need to understand, the chaotic times have not passed. They are coming.
Haven't even started.
I tend to think that.
Yeah. Guys, tell us what you guys think on this, man. Let us know down in the comments. And that being said, it's time for our favorites.
Bro, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, dude. I hope that the integrity of our country is still intact. We've just been dealing with, people not paying attention, and there's people elected that, wouldn't have been elected had everybody been paying. I hope that's the truth, but I don't think that's the truth. That's not the evidence that I see.
No.
I think these people are corrupt. I think these people have fucked us intentionally. I think they're going to continue to do so. And I think they're cornered now, which makes them extremely dangerous.
Yeah. Well, guys, tell us what you guys think. Let's hear them down in the comments. And with that being said, it's time for our favorite segment of the show. as always, we have thumbs up or dumb as fuck. This is where we show a headline, guys. It'll get one of those two options. And with that being said, our thumbs up headline reads, Frisbee dog drops Deuce on basketball court and crowd goes wild. One person suggested the dog might be commenting on the University of Louisville's men's 4-26 record this season. So a dog who was supposed to entertain the crowd by catching Frisbees at Tuesday night's men's basketball game between the University of Louisville and Virginia Tech earned his pay, but not in the intended manner. That's because the crowd didn't cheer on the dog for catching Frisbees, but for dropping a deuce on the floor of Louisville's KFC Yum Center, according to the Louisville Courier-Journal. To be fair, it didn't poop until the end of the performance, so perhaps it was intended as an encore. One person suggested that the dog might be commenting on the University of Louisville's men's performance this season. The team currently holds a 4-26 record under new head coach Kenny Payne. And of course, there is a video. So here we go. And dude, that was pretty decent size. That was a pretty decent size surge.
That poor guy. The owner picks him up mid poop.
Yeah, he didn't even finish it. I would have let him finish.
Dude, that dog didn't know no better. That made me feel bad. Oh man,
dude, he was just excited.
Dude, sometimes you gotta go. Like right now, I gotta go real bad. I ain't about to shit in my chair.
Just mention.
Oh man. You know, I got a soft spot for dogs, dude. That's just, I'm embarrassed for that little guy.
Hey, he had to do what he had to do.
That's all right. It's all right,
You know what
buddy.
I'm saying? What are you going to give that, Andy?
I give it a thumbs up, just because it's a dog. He gets the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I'm with it, man.
Yeah. Dogs can't do no wrong.
No.
You know.
No, well, guys, Andy, that's all I got.
Guys, that's all I got too. If you enjoyed the show, if it brought you value, if it changed your perspective, it gave you something to think about, if it's important for you, people to hear, please share the show. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys that do share the show regularly, and let's get this one out there.